Very unprepared. You have to walk into my den right now. Yeah, did you see what I was doing? Yes, I was relighting an old cigarette. Yes, I'm a mooch. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's crazy. What a feeling you get when you do something like that. Oh, what do you just do? You just did a video. You're back here. What are you doing a video right now? Don't tell me. I found something between closing off and turning on. Do you know what I found? I found another in between. In the song Spanish Train, the railway man lay dying. The railman lay dying. First of all, was he dying in his shoes? What was he dying? What was he laid? He got laid? Well, laid, that was dining. He was dining, lay dying. The railway man lay dying. R and W. 2341 is total. Lay dying. The railway man is 41. Lay 12. And 4 is 16. The railway man lay dying. The railway man lay dying. Who is the railway man? Oh my God. Oh my God, that's insane. Oh my God. Do you know what the railroad man would be? When you have a baby, there's one thing that keeps you in life, and the deliverance, the railroad man lay dying, the doctor, okay, is delivering you from one world to the next, okay? The railway man, otherwise, he can't be dying. He can't. He's already dead. He lay there dying. You only die, and that's the end. You're not dying on and on. You die, and it's over. Okay? Dead, death, dead. Not lay there dying. I don't understand it. How can you lay there dying? Whoa there, look here. He's lay there dying. He's not doing good. He's just about to die, but he's not laying there dying. You don't know until he's dead whether he's going to be dead or not. What are we, doctors? Oh, look at him. He's going to die. But look at this one. He didn't die. This one's a miracle. Well, why wasn't the other one a miracle? Maybe he was a miracle that he died. Maybe the other one was in pain when he came to life. As she was in pain as she opened her legs. She toppled over there at 135 degrees, bent over 9 months later, and had to split the poor thing out. Squeeze the crown of his head out one end and out the other end. Anyways, this is what we're going to do here. Now that I started, I'm going to get a drink, and I'm coming back, and we're going to talk about 9, the reasons why there's no moon, okay, on 2 planets, because 2 planets do not need a return, okay. Oh, my cats are on the balcony soaking wet. Good for them. Okay, this is what it is. Mercury, no moons. Venus, no moons. They make up 2 constant sticks. 2 constant sticks. Mercury is over here. You got to stay in the block, don't forget. I must stay in the block. If I go out of the block, oh, then I'm not playing the same game. I always have to use the same terms inside the equation, whatever, regardless the numbers, whatever, every equation is different. You have to go and finish off one before you start the next one, because there's more than one thing you can do. Because there's more than one level for every world. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in one world, you cannot get 2 and 8. And in the other world, you cannot get 4 and 6 in numbers, because it's you. You only get it because it's you. You don't get your birth. You're born. You're born only once. You're in the heavens only once. And you transferred here only once. 7, 8, and 9 are kaboom, kabang, kabay. Gone. Gonzo. You know what that means? 7, 8, and 9 equal 24. 2 and 4 is 6. That's the egg, my friends. 1 and 5, 6, and 2 and 4 is 6. So the furthest away, 7, 8, and 9 equal 24. Letter X. Next letter would be the omega, the egg, the 15. Remember I told you I'm making metric time, 15 hours a day? This one is gone. The X goes away from this world because the other world, the X world, is gone. Goodbye. Now I'm just working on real time, real Earth time. Right here, the real omega. Not the omega X. O, X. Do you understand? This was 1, this is the other. 1 and 5 is 6, 2 and 4 is 6. Creation 3 and 3 is 6. And that's over here. B and C, 2 and 3 make 6. 1 and 5, O. They added on the time for who we are in between the planets that we travel. Okay? And we become 24 hours a day. I'm bringing back 15 hours a day. Okay? F-O-X. That's what it spells. 6, 15, 24. 45. 45, if you add up 1 to 9, it totals the whole 1 to 9. And then if you add up to 10, it equals 55, and that's the passage that you passed. Okay? And not only that, if you add up from ace to 9, it equals 45, and then 10, jack, queen, king, like in blackjack, is 10. That equals 40. And then we have to add on the ace equals 11. This is 85, 86, 96. This is the matrix. This is the man in the heaven. This is the birth of the man. He's 1. This is 1. 6 and 9 is 1. 6 and 8 is 1. 6 and 5. Ace in blackjack makes the totality of the game 96. I play the new metric time will have 96 regular minutes in its 1 hour of metric time. I will remove one of the worlds and put it back the way it should be, A to L, and stop it there. A to L. But man, when you go A to L, how can I describe this? This goes A to E plus F, and then it goes G, H, I, J, K, L. And if you take a look at what I just said, I'm trying to put back the world to this, right? The beginning, there's A to E is 5, and then when you go into the world, you have to add F onto it. But you still have to have, at least you have the angels, which is us, okay? We get our own level, and then the electronic world. You know, everybody goes and play, hey, let's play Nintendo! Well, that's what it's like. This is Nintendo. We're right inside the, we're right inside. This is it. This is it. That's it. We're Nintendo. That's basically it. I mean, you always want to know, I want to put a suit on and feel what it's like to be in the game. We're in the game. This is the game. This is the best expression I can do. Hey, man, what's going on? We're in a big old game. Let's play Reboot. Let's watch Reboot. Let's turn on the computers. We're in the goddamn game. Re-electrified electronic, you buy an orange juice, and it says, what does it say on the back here? Saturated, unsaturated. It's telling us this for a reason. Because somehow it's in our minds to tell us who we are. What you drink is what you are. It's on the back. I didn't put the labels on it. God sent us all these messages, but we didn't partake in it. Oh, yes, it's more than that. So now, what I was showing you was, this was the beginning of the alphabet, without the letter M, okay? Look at the center row. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 letters. All the letters from the second dice. Okay? The numbers from the first dice are right at the beginning. A is the first letter. S is the 19th letter. 9 and 1 is 10. 1 and O is 1. D is the 4th letter. Still on your telephone on the complete left-hand side is the 4th letter. Then you have the F is the 6th one. Okay? I told you A to E. And then right at the top, you have Q, W, and E. Okay? Which are all not in because they're in L. The Q and the L are actually the same. One is the Queen. One is the 90-degree angle, which stands and represents the same thing. But they connect from different worlds and they get a different letter. The W, okay, and the E are the same thing. They're the exact same thing. And in order to get one of them on the dice, you need 2 to make 1. And it says W-E, it means we, okay? Double U and E. It means both of us. We are one. Why? Because the W is the 23rd letter, 2 and 3 is 5, and the E is the 5th letter. 5 and 5 is 10, makes nothing, so that's part of that, the number 5. Okay? So we had now everything but the number 2. Well, in the number 2 is W. Okay? The W is the 23rd letter. 2 times 3 is the 5 next door. 2 plus 3 is the 5 next door. 2 times 3 is the 6 just below. And inside the W is number 2, which stands for B. Or if you want, we can take the B from the bottom row. The only one that can actually go from the bottom row, if you look at the reserve. Do you remember what I told you? X, Y, Z is not in there, 7, 8, and 9. Well, X and Z are right next to each other. Creation, okay? In fact, that whole bottom row is not even there except for there is no B, there is no M, there is no 313 days, there is no beta God, there is no bet vet, there is no creation, there is no X, and there is no Z. And our time would start on the next level. And the next level on the top row, most of that also has to be thrown out. We live in the middle row. Angel, Spirit, Delta, Face of Man, God, Heaven, Jack, King, Jack, Queen, and King. That's what it says in the second row. Okay? And the top row, okay, is saying all the top numbers, 17, 23, 5, 18, 20, 25, 21, 9, 6, and 16. And I should have explained all that. But it starts with POI, right? And the Hebrew starts from the top right to the left. So if Hebrew was doing this thing here, if it was Hebrew, that means P would actually be the Aleph. Okay? But P is the 16th letter, which is 7, like the 7th gate, which 7 stands for G, which is God, so it can be the Aleph. Then the bet would be right next to the P on your keyboard is the Omega sign. And you don't need anything more than the O, because right next to the O is the I. And when you say it together, it says it's a P, like a baby. Okay? And then it shows the U, which means there's 2 of you, and then it's the Y for the 2 of you to split. And to split, you need the T, which is the transfer, and one of them becomes an angel resident in the world of beta creation of the Queen. And what is the Queen? It's a circle with a stick inside. Put a dot on it, and it creates X-Man of who we are. Because we are only X-Man. We come out between the legs. As we come out, we become Roman numeral 4 and Roman numeral 5 and Roman numeral X as we come out. These planets that are coming in, again, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. Again, I didn't talk about the moons. I'm not getting into a video. I'm doing it right from the beginning about these moons again. Okay, that's it. That's the end. Thank you, Raphael 7286. I don't want to put you through the burden of hours and hours of videos.